Welcome to Reread. I have 3 short stories I want to talk about. The first one is from the Adventure Journal, number 1. It's called First Contact by Timothy Zahn. This is Talon Karad and, or Card. I keep calling him Karad. But Card and Tapper, they go out on a safari on this planet. They're kind of investigating what this, they act like their hyperdrive, maybe their hyperdrive is broken, but that was on purpose because they want to investigate this safari where it turns out they're not hunting just wild animals, they're hunting sentient beings. But it also turns out the imperial governor on the planet is all for this because he's getting kickbacks from some type of berries that can help for some type of explosions or ammunitions or weapons or whatnot. And so there's this quid pro quo going on between him and the people who run the safari. But as Card blows up the whole secret and everything, there's someone that's been working with them on the safari. Her name is Selena, and Talon has been impressed with Selena, and the whole time, you should know, it's Mara Jade. And so he gives her a job. Like at the end, when they have Card captured, the sentient beings kind of rise up and they're about to kill the hunters who keep killing them. And like, oh no, help us! And Selena goes, Card, help me! I don't want to be with these people. I'll work for you. I don't know what Mara Jade was doing there. I don't know how. I mean, she could have been in disguise, which is because I don't know. Didn't he? No, he didn't see. He saw a little bit of her when he met with Ghent in an earlier story. And this is the problem with authors. They don't keep up with their own continuity at times. I'm not saying this is a continuity buster. It practically isn't, because it ends with her saying, "My name's Mara Jade. My real name's Mara Jade." So maybe the next line was Talon goes, "Oh, you helped my slicer Ghent one time." So that could have worked. But at the same time, he doesn't recognize her face. I mean, that's probable too, but you know what I mean. The story's okay. I knew from a mile away that was, because they were talking about how smart she was and what does she fit, how does she fit in with the safari? And I'm thinking, yeah, why is she there? Now, she could be doing the, Emperor's Hand leftover work. Maybe another one of her missions was to uncover this safari, this imperial governor who was hunting down sentient beings, which, to be honest, the Empire wouldn't really, they said, even Talon goes, even the Empire would care about that. Not really. They only care about humans. So, I don't know. I mean, the story's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. The next one is also from Timothy Zahn. It's called Crisis of Faith. Another short story. This one takes place, it says around this time, I guess. I don't know. This is where we had it on the timeline. It could take place, maybe further down. I don't know. But Thrawn defeats Nuso Isva. And after this big battle, of course, where Thrawn is underestimated, Thrawn wants to look at his Nuvo's paintings, and Nuvo knows that. So he got the wrong paintings to give Thrawn the wrong idea of how this invasion was going to go down. But Thrawn knew that and faked that information. He didn't care about the paintings because he knows Nuso. And so, of course, no one outwits Thrawn, and he defeats them. And at the end, he says, hey, we're going to go and restore the Empire now, because he's been going over the past few years back to the, I guess Coruscant. I don't know. He's been going back into populated space, leaving the Outer Rim, and he doesn't like how the Empire has been growing and, infighting and, shrinking in numbers. They're 25% of their capacity that they were. And he one of the captains he really loves is, of course, Pelion. He's going to get and recruit Pelion to join his fleet and start working on his plans to restore the Empire. So it's basically just a prelude to that. And that you see, again, Thrawn is a genius. He gets, underestimated again. I mean, for Thrawn fans, it's fun. People are going to love it. Finally, the last one is called Crossroads. This is another short story from the Star Wars hyperspace. Leia is meeting with the Queen Mother of Hapes, T'Chum, and she's trying to get their support, of course, for the Republic, something that you'll see, and of course, there's Princess Leia coming up. But the Queen Mother says, if I do this for you, I want something in return from you. And she's like, what? From me? She went, we'll talk about it tomorrow. So she's kind of alone in her room. She misses Han. She tries to call him. He's still out trying to find Warlord Zins, so he's unavailable at the time. So she says, that's all right. And she goes to bed wondering what the Queen Mother wanted. It's just like a little preface or sneak peek into the next novel, which I'll review next time.